right. I should be on now. Let's see. All right, just give me a second. Looks like the filter I used is not working properly. Yeah. All right, this should be good enough. Right. All right, hello. How do I make this? I want to only see chat. Oh, I don't know how I'm supposed to do it. Let me try something. Okay, I think this should be good enough. All right, can everybody hear me? Let me just fix my posture. All right, looks like people can hear me. So let's get Globku on board. All right, start a voice call. Praying to God this works. This is my first time trying a Discord call. Hello? Okay, hold on. This is gonna be interesting. Only mixer. Okay, I am in a call with Globko. I'm not hearing anything from him. For now, let's wait for him until he shows up. So, let's see how many people we have on board. All right, 7 people are here already. Okay, until he shows up. Hey, what's up everyone? This is Miracle MS at your service. Presenting an episode of Captain Tsubasa, Rise of New Champions and War Fighters. Until Globko is ready, I think it's best if we start doing a bit of a trailer reaction to, I believe, are the first 2 videos for us to watch. I haven't watched either the Sweden trailer or the Saudi Arabia trailer or the trailer that came out, not the trailer, the gameplay that came out like a few hours ago. So just plan to cover all of that on today's stream. So without further ado, let's see if I remember correctly what I put it. Which one was the Saudi Arabia? It's hard to remember. They're all in Japanese. Yeah. Let's just open one. See which one it is. Okay, this is Sweden. This is the first one. Globku, I can't hear you. Can you text me and see if you can hear me? Okay, looks like I'm the one who can't hear him. Speaker. Okay, let's try this again.
Hello.
Hello, I can hear you now. Hello, man, I can hear you now. All right.
How's it going?
Great. How are you?
Doing good too. Sorry, caught me mid-match there.
Yeah,
so I picked up and muted immediately.
Sorry, man.
It must have been confusing, especially because then you can hear me.
No, it's all right. I realized that it's kind of a bad time, probably. So
No, it wasn't. I was literally playing just until you were available.
yeah.
It's chill
All
for
right,
real.
thanks, man.
It's just I was in the middle of a match, so I
Okay,
needed to end
good.
that before moving on.
All right, so
Um, cool. Yeah, Miracle. Not that long ago, I asked my chats for a Tsubasa specialist, and everyone named you. So I
wow.
think I think it's awesome that we got the guy that everyone wanted.
Thanks, man. I'm
We're
honored.
definitely gonna play the first game, and we're gonna go a little bit into what made the first Tsubasa great and what could be better. But this is great timing having you here because there's a big Tsubasa 2 drop. A full gameplay match just dropped apparently.
Yeah.
So it'll be a cool double reaction from me and the expert at the same time.
I'm
The
not much of an
coincidence
expert,
is-
really. I just
Oh, really?
uh,
Yeah, you were sold to me as one.
no. Everything that I presented on the channel. First of all, everyone's been so kind to me about this. I'm not really that big of a deal as everyone makes me out to be. One thing is clear that everyone, all of my friends and all the people who played, were kind enough to share little bits and infos with the game with me. So I tried to do a little bit of research of my own and then just compile them all into this massive channel with lots of different, essentially archive of guidelines of the game. So I wouldn't call myself an expert, but I certainly didn't try to play the game competitively that much. But yeah, that's just
so modest
everyone's been
too.
so kind.
Crazy.
No, man, it's just
He's so modest as well. All right, so I got for you a little screen share of my stream.
all
Let me know
right.
if you can see this.
Yep, I
All
can
right.
see
Let
it.
me know if you can
I can't
hear
really
this.
share it with chat. It's kind of a wait.
Can you hear that?
Yeah. Okay, so
Yeah, okay.
what trailer is that? It's a
This is
Thailand.
the new one that just dropped. Full match gameplay, Japan versus Thailand. So
Oh,
yeah,
I
we
haven't
get to
watched
watch
that
the
one
match.
yet.
You
Okay.
haven't? Oh, it's a fresh reaction
Okay.
from both. Love it.
All right. The problem is I don't know how to share that on my screen over here. I'm calling you with my work PC. I'm streaming with my gaming PC, so it's a bit of a situation here.
Oh, okay. So what
Yeah.
I suggest maybe is pulling up the gameplay on your stream, and we just do 3, 2, 1 and hit play at the same time
All right.
instead of watching through the screen share.
Okay. Can you send me like the link of the
Yeah,
video?
sure.
It's a YouTube video, right? Thanks, man.
Yeah, right here.
Thanks. So I'm just gonna try to download this first before jumping into it. I don't want any lag or anything to happen.
Oh, that's smart.
All right.
That's
So,
smarter than me.
no, man. This is like when you have bad network. This is like how you have to compromise with it.
I guess you keep that stuff in mind.
Yeah. So tell me, what is it about the game that you wanted to know?
Yeah, so I obviously played the first one, reviewed the game, played for a bit of multiplayer afterwards, and then dipped. And I kind of don't know what like the community side of it ever was.
Right.
I guess I'll go over like the eras that I remember and see if they mean anything to you, and what happened afterwards. I'll have to hear the story from your side, pretty much.
Yeah, that's great. So,
But we can go into that after the whole this gameplay thing.
all right. So, how long did you play the game? Like the Rise of the Champions.
I want to say I played it straight for a month, and then checked back in a couple of times on updates or something.
All right. So, what you ended up playing was essentially the first phase of the game. So, the game was actually broken apart into two different phases. The first phase was original characters only, which lasted the first 3 months of the game. Afterwards, they made a massive update, completely revamping all of the skills and all the moves, and of course, all of the limitations that come with stats. You know, I'm sure you played Dragon Ball Xenoverse, for instance, right?
Yeah.
From what I remember, that game had like a hard cap on what your character could have. At the very beginning, you couldn't make him to be that strong. But after a while, it could become like a super strong character after a few updates, and they released sort of the limiters that prevented you from improving the character.
There's still limits, but yeah, they do increase level caps and whatnot.
Yeah, so that's what happened with Rise of the Champions. After 3 months, they released an update that just, I want to say, completely removed all the limiters for the custom characters. So it just back then the best you theoretically could make was a 199 custom character. After the update, it was a 399. Like
Okay.
not 399. Sorry, 599.
Times 4.
599,
Oh,
like
okay.
max character. Nothing could
So
top
instead of
him.
level 100, it goes up to 600. basically.
Yeah, exactly. And it was just it completely changed, of course, how the game worked, how the meta worked, and of course, it had some good reviews and some bad reviews. Obviously, the players who enjoyed playing with original characters couldn't really adapt to this extreme meta of suddenly all the characters have to have 99 stats in everything and have the best of skills and best of everything. So I ended up getting like mixed reactions from the player base.
Okay.
But
Oh, that's really interesting.
yeah, they really didn't handle it that well. Like they could have given it like a smaller curve. I don't know, maybe they didn't expect someone to be able to make a 599 so easily early on, but that's what happens when you fully remove all the limits.
Yeah. I have the game installed, and I definitely want to go through that stuff with you.
Great.
Love to see all that. Is your download done?
Still trying. Sorry, man.
Trying?
Yeah.
We're talking
Yeah.
really dial up quality right here. Damn.
Yeah, so what happened was after that 3-month update, they suddenly ended up nerfing all the shooting skills because that's what made the original character strong. But if you have a 599 custom character with all of those shooting skills, then what you have is like a monster that cannot be stopped in any shape or form. So they ended up nerfing the skills, but as you can expect, original characters were now even weaker than before. So it wasn't really practical to use any of them. But
yeah, okay. Wild swings.
Yeah.
In one way and then the other.
Exactly. But then an interesting thing that happened was the first 3 months, custom characters served zero purpose. Like they basically didn't exist in the meta. Because
the early months, I just remember the Tachibana twins scoring from half field.
Yeah, exactly. So the only thing the custom characters were good for was to become a partner for combo shoots. That was Skylab twin shoot and Neo Drive Tiger twin shoot. You could make like a combo with Justice Blake shoot with Blake, and with Carlos you had, what was it again? It was one of those double twin shoots, something like that. I can't really remember the name.
Right.
But yeah, but the best one was Neo Drive Tiger. So they were only supporters for their upperclassmen, for the best players. Like that's all the purpose they served at the very beginning. And I'm assuming it's going to be the same thing for World Fighters as well. I don't think our character is supposed to be that strong from the get-go.
Right. It's hard to know how they'll handle this. Especially like to make a character, you kind of have to go through the entire story mode. Like it's a multi-hour process.
Exactly. It's a 15-match process, and that's only if the game doesn't screw you over and you have to restart for it.
Wait, what do you mean screw you over?
So what happens is sometimes the AI that it sends you has a different algorithm set to it. What do I mean by that? They always, for instance, sometimes they always R2 tackle you in the game. What happens if they R2 tackle you? You have to tank it and lose a lot of your stamina. This happens at the beginning of the game. Your character has 0 stats. You can't tank anything. So the first R2 tackle already kills you. The second one deletes you, basically.
Right.
So if you go up against an AI that acts like that, you can't really do a good run. You have to end up restarting, and as a result get that. Now, fortunately, restarting isn't that difficult to do in this game. You just have to close it and open it up, and you won't get any penalty for it. Like that was one of the small little things. I'm sure it wasn't intentional, but we certainly enjoyed using it.
Interesting. Yeah, I remember just making a bunch of characters trying to make the Portuguese national team, or a what if Portuguese national team.
Right.
Because Portugal is not in the game, right? And we still waiting for Portugal in Tsubasa 2, guys. Can announce it anytime now.
Hopefully they'll announce it, yeah. From what I remember, apparently Portugal existed in World Youth, so we should have it. I could be wrong.
Ooh.
I could be wrong, but I feel like it was there. It wasn't part of the main storyline, but it was name dropped as one of the important ones.
Oh, I see.
Oh, and also in Rise of New
There's a chance,
Champions.
but a slim one.
Yeah, in Rise of New Champions,
Like,
they did
we
name
wouldn't even
drop it as
know.
well.
Yeah, we wouldn't even know what the players are, right?
Right.
Because it was a name drop, so you didn't even see the lineup. Yeah,
Yeah,
if it
we
doesn't
saw
show
the
up,
captain, I believe. We know who the
Oh,
captain
really?
is, I think. I
Okay.
can't remember the name. It wasn't really that important.
will
It was just like a
look it up
one
right
panel.
now. Captain
I could be
Tsubasa.
wrong again. I'm not really sure. I remember there were a few players like that.
Do, 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 do. Here's the dude. Well, they have a uniform. Yeah, it is literally one panel. You're not kidding.
Yeah.
It is literally one panel. But none of the players here have a mustache, so I will say this is not accurate. Okay?
I mean,
none of the players have a mustache, guys.
Yeah, no one, I think, in the entirety of Captain Tsubasa world has a mustache among the players. Like right now, it's Rising Sun.
If I'm making the Portuguese team, I'm telling you guys right now, every player has a mustache. It is what it is.
They
Yeah,
better.
I don't see the captain's name anywhere.
Yeah, they better have it. Jeez. I'm really sorry about this. I was hoping the network would help us a little bit more. It's probably also because I'm streaming and calling at the same time as well. That's probably doing a little bit of something to me. Alright. Actually, let me try different methods.
Oh, actually, I should stop streaming if it's that. I should stop streaming to you if it's that that tight.
Oh, no problem, man.
Yeah, because this way you have more bandwidth to work with.
Yeah, hopefully this will do it.
Yeah, Trader. There's a lot of good info here for both videos, so I don't know how we're gonna do this.
Yeah,
I think the start is definitely the intro to the reaction, and then at some point we'll get the reaction.
yeah,
But for the other video about the first game, I guess we'll just like recap all of this again. This gives me a nice idea of what it was like, and I can
Yeah.
pull different topics as we talk about them.
exactly. The game essentially was a complete different game after that 3-month update.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, that was
Definitely
like,
didn't see it. Yeah, there were a few things that I found were frustrating with the game, but it was just like, okay, maybe the game's not for me. Maybe it's just these are the game mechanics. Period.
Mhm.
But I always found it like, okay, game started. I'm gonna have to shoot at the goal twice before I actually score a goal, and like knowing that was immediately, I don't know, like a mental block to be like, that's not what football is. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't like the keeper stamina stuff. But
yeah, one of the things
I also don't like that the opponent can score without the keeper stamina stuff, right? I
Yeah.
like having that safety. I
I
think
get that.
ultimately what it is basically if defense gameplay is good enough, then no striker is scoring first try because your defenders are at least bothering them or blocking a shot or whatever. But in this game where you can like charge a special shot anywhere, yeah, the shot loses strength as it travels the field,
Yeah,
but very often you just like you made that up with stats, and it's like, okay, I didn't play bad defensively, but I still got owned by this fire shot.
yeah, I get it.
So now I have to come up with my
the
own
game
broken
has a lot of hidden mechanics it never showed anyone. Like a lot of shoots had what I call a golden angle, a specific angle that if you do it, it performs maximum damage, and it's like double the power. So it can completely destroy the goalkeeper with one shot. Even Wakabayashi can't stop it. And then you have the other thing, every goalkeeper has a weak spot. Separate from how the shooting system works. For instance, Hernandez is supposed to be one of the best goalkeepers in the game, but his weak spot and the golden angle align. So a much weaker shoot can completely kill him. there's a lot of hidden mechanic. They tried to make it a little more clear in World Fighters. Like, they're acting like this is a new mechanic. It isn't. Like, it's exactly the same mechanic we had beforehand. But
But
yeah.
what do you mean? You're acting like it's a new mechanic. When you pick the angle.
For instance, one of the
shooting
things is how the tackle and dribble system works. I'm sure you've already seen the game system trailer, right?
Yeah.
So in that one, they said that if you do a dribble, the guy tackles first and then you dribble and do it on a closer distance, you get the bonus. You win, but you still take some damage. That is exactly what happened in Rise of New Champions. If the tackle has started a little bit more, then it will do lower damage to you. If it hits you at a different angle...
I don't think they're pretending they're new systems. I think they're just explaining how Tsubasa 2 works, and some of those mechanics are carrying over from the first game.
Yeah, exactly. This time they are way more vocal about how it works. A lot of this stuff, like I said, was implicit. Like, they didn't tell us that this is how the game works. We had to figure it out ourselves.
Right.
But now we have
the CPU isn't impossible to play like the first one, brother.
Yeah. Yeah, the CPU was a really annoying part of the game. I'm sorry, can I call you back for a second? I think I can accelerate this a little bit. Sorry, man.
Okay. Sure. Yeah, no worries.
I think I'll call it back in a minute.
Okay, cool.
All right, see ya. All right, everyone, sorry for the delay on this. I'm gonna have to try to make this thing a little bit faster. All right, this should work now. Okay. So I'm checking out the comments here first. Sorry guys, I wasn't really able to read the comments and chat with Globka at the same time. Also, I want the video to be fully downloaded first before going back to the call. So I don't see any comments about how we were talking. Okay. Give me a second. Sorry for the delay, chat. Somehow I managed to put this on backwards. Alright, this should be almost finished. Downloading it is one thing, and I have to send it to my gaming PC so I can stream the video. So the setup here is a little bit different from how I would usually do things. Usually I'm just using like one system and then basing everything on top of it. What I'm doing now is I've connected my phone's camera through Wi-Fi to the laptop and the gaming laptop. And then I'm using my work PC's microphone and call audio to send it to the laptop as well. So it's like multiple network connection thingy going on. So it's less about the bandwidth network now and more about just internal network. Okay, this should do the trick. Right here. Right. I'm just gonna send it here. Yeah. Alright, let's sub the server. Okay, this should be at the very end now. Alright, this is good now. Alright. Let's just get back to Globker now on stream. Alright. Please connect. Alright. We are back. Alright. The audio should be working properly now. That was my bad. Great, now I can't connect to...
Yo!
My PC is just having an aneurysm right now. It is not used to this sort of working environment. Alright, we should be back now. Let's do a call. Should be available now.
Okay.
Hey man, sorry, the PC sort of crashed. Apparently it was too much for it. Because this is the working PC I'm using for the call and
15 minutes, yeah.
Routing thing. There's a bit of networking going on in here. Because I don't have a normal stream setup. This is like something I made up on the fly. What's the name of the video? Okay, Captain Tsubasa 2, that should be the one. How long was the video? Right, 15 minutes. Alright. Alright, let me just share the screen and we should be good to go.
Okay, cool. Are you at the start of the video?
Media player. Why is it showing me two videos?
Alright, so...
Alright. There we go.
Yeah, let me record the intro again because I scrapped the other video.
This should be it. Versus Thailand.
No worries, no worries, no worries. Guys, we're here with Miracle MS and great timing. We're gonna take a look at the first Captain Tsubasa game later today on stream. But the timing is crazy because they just launched a full match between Japan and Thailand. So we're gonna watch that together and react. Isn't that right, Miracle?
Sorry, man.
Alright. Give me a countdown, man, and I'll hit start. Beautiful. Unreal Engine. It's already peak. Getting a full match is going to be cool.
It is.
We're going to learn a lot about this game.
Let's begin.
Just from like uncut gameplay is my favorite thing to get.
Alright.
I don't know about you, but
3, 2, 1, go.
Well, it depends on which channel they put out.
I'm hoping it's not Unreal Engine 5.
But the last game was... Oh yeah, the last game didn't have English commentary. You're so right. Because like they also had.
I'm even more surprised they're speaking in English.
Japanese
the last
stream,
one was
right?
in fluent Japanese.
So that's what I was talking about. Like, oh wait, what are those symbols?
Yeah, but we didn't have an English commentator before.
Well, there's arrows and power shots and like wings and stuff.
The models look good.
What? Aren't you not seeing the lineups right now showing up? Yeah, you see what I mean? What is that?
Which ones?
Oh, you think so? Okay.
I think you're a bit ahead of me.
Well, on Japan it's different. Look, Nita has a wing thing. Oh.
Yeah, I'm seeing the lineups. I'm not seeing any arrow. Oh, now I saw what you mean. Oh, I didn't notice that before.
It's a ground.
Oh, that must be their special abilities. So all the strikers have a flying shoot. The midfielders all have a pass. I'm assuming all the defenders have a tackle.
The VO is still in Japanese.
Yeah.
They might not have a second
language,
you're right.
At least the announcer. Oh, so maybe it's a ground shoot for them.
There could be English.
And Ishizaki has a block. That's interesting. Ishizaki is the only one who has a block. Maybe we can edit it?
So far, it looks like Tsubasa won. So far, we're doing Tsubasa 1 stuff. Whoa!
Yeah. I mean, that's already huge.
And now we pick the direction.
It was sort of like maddening to have this gibberish.
Bad save, lost the
hell
of it. Whoa! He lost so much! Is that recoverable?
Okay, so far.
It's a different color. I imagine it's recoverable. Yeah. Like, there's a permanent loss there on the goalkeeper's stamina. But there's also recoverable. I wonder how you recover it.
But he's still... Whoa.
Maybe. It could
No, I
just
don't
be like
think-
a halftime thing.
I
right?
want to
Like, if
say
you don't score
no,
till
but
halftime,
it
you
looks
get
like it
that back.
is.
But we'll see. I mean, this is going to go in.
Yeah.
We're not going to see it. Bad save again. GG. Oh, wow.
Yeah, hopefully we'll get to see it this episode. Okay.
Right, because after a successful
Yeah, it
tackle,
could
you
be.
could just dribble for a little bit. You're just immune.
Yeah.
Yeah, you immediately get it back. Look at that.
Okay.
Perfect timing.
So one thing I noticed in one of the earlier
try to
trailers,
dribble.
there
When
is
you
no
try to
shield
dribble
to
and no
protect
one's
you
trying
after
to
a
tackle
successful
you, it
tackle.
does seem like you have a very big cooldown of just like standing
In
still. It's big punishment.
yeah, we don't have that now. Yeah, exactly.
Right, because you can charge dribble moves now. That wasn't a thing, right?
Oh, look at that!
That
you could
is a combo
charge
shoot.
the dribble move
Normal save.
and wait it until they tackle.
Even the normal save
then
gives you
launch
some
this dribble.
recoverable HP on the keeper. We might actually see how
That's
you
interesting.
recover it.
Yeah, that wasn't a thing.
Well, what if he gets a perfect save? Maybe you can recover
Wait
it.
a minute, is this a
Oh
combo
my god,
shoot?
that tackle always goes far.
Whoa.
Wait, good crossing mechanic?
Okay.
Perfect save.
Yeah, it does. But
Oh.
well, look
okay,
at how
he didn't
low
recover it.
Wakabashi's stamina is after that one
Well,
shoot.
man, he barely lost any HP with a perfect save.
Maybe.
He's recovering over time.
Yeah, that's new.
Oh, if you look at it, it's going up very, very slowly. You just got to keep the ball outside of the.
Oh, so now they're
goal.
recoverable.
Look at that. The bar is recovering.
Yeah,
so
it's
slowly.
no longer recoverable.
Yeah, if you do good defense, like you can.
Yeah, but he
kinda
still
restore your
can't
keeper's
recover that
stamina.
recoverable bit of
That's
his
kind
HP
of awesome.
anymore. Oh,
Big pass skill.
You're
Oh,
right.
skill. You tried to dribble too soon.
Okay, that's a
Got
nice
that big
mechanic.
cooldown, and then the tackle was free.
yeah, I like that.
Yeah, why is
Okay.
it glowing?
Wow.
Maybe it has something to do with the glowing ball that you noticed. Yeah, the glow is
The
gone.
ball is a bit weird. Like, why is it glowing and
Yeah,
floating
that's what
like
it
that?
is.
Oh,
It wasn't the systems
Wait,
trailer,
what?
right? It's all about chain levels.
special tackle was beaten.
Chain 5
How?
right there. It's glowing now. And another combo shoot.
Could be. Maybe the chain
He
level
has
6.
no stamina. Okay, well. Yeah, that's a big break for sure.
Right. Okay, now level 5 chain, so... Okay.
Oh, you're right. Yeah,
Question
because
is,
his
can
stamina didn't go
Wakabashi
to
stop
zero.
this with a perfect save?
Yeah, his stamina didn't go to zero, so he actually
That's-
didn't recover, which leaves Japan in a very good spot
Okay,
to score
that's
the goal
nice.
again. But yeah, Wakabayashi just went to 0 stamina on that shot.
The last one
So
wasn't
I'm
a
guessing
break,
that's what the
though.
break is, and that
When
gives him
Japan scored,
not a
it
full
wasn't a
refill.
break.
There's a bit of like grayed
So
out
what was the
bar now,
condition?
which means his maximum stamina or HP, as they're calling it now, is a lot lower. Like he cannot go above that anymore because he got broken.
Oh.
Nappa,
Mm-hmm.
he's grown a lot of hair. Oh man, all these fake dribbles. Wait. Okay, that's a pass.
You're right.
Changes into shot.
Probably. Just try some more.
Normal save. Yeah, it's gone. It's gone. And that's a break. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
You think the chain level is high enough you get the break when you deplete the goalkeeper stamina?
That has got to destroy the goalkeeper. Yeah. Okay, this is...
Gotcha.
Okay, so maybe it's the chain level.
First half is done.
If
Yeah,
the chain
that's a
level is
quick
high
review.
enough, then...
It could be video editing, to be fair. Maybe we do go back to menu, but
Yeah,
Eh,
probably.
That was crazy. Oh, we got a clash?
If the damage you do to the stamina is way more than what the goalkeeper naturally
don't get a
has,
clash.
it probably results in a break.
No, but there's a new one.
Oh. Yeah, exactly. That's a really quick transition.
No, not a mash. I don't think there's a mash.
It could be, yeah.
Mashing is bad in multiplayer games. Change my mind. Dude,
I think they
the
removed
way.
the previous clashing system.
No. He's going. Oh, the knee. Oh.
I don't think there's a mashing one now, right?
Oh wait, bad pass.
Yeah.
Gave the ball away. Inside the block, tiger shot.
Yeah, I fully agree with you, man. Is Shingo faster than before? Oh.
Save. Oh.
He's
One
dead.
shot.
He's dead.
Right to shoot.
That was
He had
personal.
been stamina broken before. He was full HP. But that just.
Oh,
completely
so
because of
that's
the
his.
bad save.
Okay, that's a right
I
you
think-
shoot.
Oh, you're so cooked. Because his HP is so low now, anything can go in.
So have you watched
Even with normal
the
saves,
story
I
of
feel like.
Captain Tsubasa?
He might get one shot every time.
Yeah, like
What are we doing? We got the RNG buff.
yeah.
Wait, okay, so by RNG you just.
There are probably
What?
some shoots that are super broken for at least normal
RNG, we have the
goalkeepers.
ball.
What is this? Oh, miracle action.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's a miracle action. And it happens by accident in a match, I believe. Okay, he's dead. I guess you have to play with 10 players.
And it's just random.
So for defenders, apparently it guarantees a
Maybe yeah,
defense?
maybe you're saving it for when the ball is
with
actually going
goalkeepers
in,
it
right? 'Cause
guarantees
here
a
I think
save.
Wakabayashi could
With
save that.
strikers it guarantees a goal. From what I
So maybe you
remember,
save
I
it for
could.
when the ball is actually going in.
Oh, you wait a minute. You can
Why
choose
not?
when to block. Why would you not choose to block? Maybe it's just a quick. Jito, as usual, just being a menace. Slide tackles are a little bit too strong, in my opinion, right now.
Gotta be fast as hell. Everything okay over there?
Not selected.
Oh.
I guess it's
Having
as
PC trouble.
bad as a bad save. Ay.
Oh, you're so right. The miracle action of Thailand debuffs the Japan team.
Yeah,
On the bottom left, there's an
apparently
indicator
the
saying
PC
that
was
Japan team has all
acting up.
debuffs.
I'm not sure how.
It feels like a
Right.
comeback mechanic, honestly. Another big break. So
Yeah, this is
both
the first time I'm
keepers
trying
have-
anything like this,
no
but
HP.
we should be up.
Do yellow cards not exist? No, not in the first Tsubasa, not in this one, I don't think.
Oh. Yeah,
No,
I
there's
guess
no
so.
fouls at all.
By the way, something I didn't. No. It was a scrap mechanic in Rise of New Champions. There were some things left in the game files. They intended like a foul system, but they were like,
Moves
no, this
that
is
tackle is
Tsubasa.
generic
We don't
enough,
do fouls
right?
here.
So I guess a lot of the filler characters are just gonna have, well, here's
Everything
the
is
special
filler.
tackle. That's what it looks like. Oh!
Okay, I'm surprised these guys have like
Oh!
a genuine move for themselves.
Off of an
these dummy
incomplete
characters.
save? Oh, they're gonna do the all Japan.
Like this isn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the miracle action, right?
Oh, wait,
But
what?
it didn't debuff them. Like
The miracle action can.
Right, I guess that's enough of a debuff.
Oh my god. Off a rebound? That's the trigger condition?
Well, on the defensive action. Okay. Found your
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, because it guarantees a goal. Like, that's the
Normal
point.
Save, incomplete save.
For Thailand, they don't get a point, so instead they debuff.
You got this. We're going for this one again.
One thing I noticed, I don't see any skills here.
The Tachibana Twins era is back. Is what I'll say.
Yeah. The combination range is ridiculous. Like, they're not even that close, and they're always doing the combo shoot. Yikes. Bro, Tachibana Twins?
Might be the first meta.
The Aztec, what was it? The Aztec Sun? The Mexico players. It's a 5-player combo shoot.
Clean, no foul.
Like, if 3 players is
Beautiful.
doing this, I'm petrified at what a 5-player thing can do.
No. But that was a clean tackle. Can you even intercept those? Because like that felt like a reckless pass. That felt so reckless. Max chain. Yeah, max chain. I don't care about the distance. You're not touching that.
Soda doesn't know what foul is.
It just went through. It was
Yep.
on max chain, so maybe that has something to do with it. Hat trick.
Yeah. You could intercept it in Rise of New Champions, but oh my god, he's dead. I want to see a perfect save against that. Oh, wait, what?
Or if they
What?
reworked out that critical thing works.
You
know, like
beyond
we
that,
were
any
talking
goal in
earlier
Rise of
about
New
a bunch of
Champions
hidden
needed to
mechanics
have
in
a
the first
critical
Tsubasa
rate
game.
to be able to do
And this
that
might
to the
just be
goalkeeper.
them going,
Raiju should be a power
you know,
only
the
shoot.
simplifying route, but also making it clear how
So
things
maybe
work.
they just completely remove that. Yeah. Yeah. I agree with this approach. Like, not to say I don't agree with it. I just think it's a huge change because shoots in Rise of New Champions were broken into 2 categories. One category being
Maybe
the
that's what they're
power-based
doing,
type,
but that's
which had to break the goalkeeper. One being
we
the
did learn a
technical
lot,
style
and I'm sure
that just had to.
will you go into
you
a
know,
breakdown on your channel? Because I'm sure
bypass
there's
a
a lot
goalkeeper
to learn,
like that.
Even like just looking deeper
had a
into all
miracle
that
goal
stuff.
on them. But it looks like they're just merging the 2 different types of shoot into one,
This is good. Good stuff. Yeah.
which makes it quite difficult. Yeah. Yeah, there is. There's just so much to uncover here. Okay, let's see. Yeah, from the top of my head, I can say I
Well,
didn't see
I
any skills
think-
pop up.
No,
I'm
I
sure
see it.
chat was looking
Actually see
too,
it.
but
Right
I didn't
here,
see
for
any
instance,
skills getting
I can send
popped
you
up
the
on them. The
screenshot.
biggest thing about Rise of New Champions
there
was
might
what
be
skills you had
other
on your
slots
character.
here,
You had
but
6 skills slots.
after filling up the
But
bar,
I
you can
didn't
press
see
square
any
to eagle
skills
shot
pop
in this
up.
case, and
Have
maybe
they
there will
gotten
be
rid
other
of that, or
buttons
it's just
for
not showing anymore?
other skills.
Like, that was huge.
What? Oh, that's not what you were talking about? Okay.
Yeah, thanks.
Oh. Oh, I don't. Yeah, maybe they're just.
No,
not
that's like the
showing that.
moves
Maybe
you
that's
have,
just
right?
Either
That's the moves you
removed
have
or
for
maybe
your character.
you just
Yeah,
equip it.
you have
before the
like
match
6 skill slots in Rise
Yeah,
of
it
New
doesn't
Champions.
so
So the skill is like, for instance, you
but
dribble faster.
That
Or
does
when you
increase
get
the
a ball
mystery, like,
after like
when-
3 consecutive
when you're playing
passes,
online,
you have a 20%
You're like,
more
I don't know
stats
what
boost,
this
for
player
instance.
has equipped, right? I don't know what I'm up against. That
Yeah.
can be tricky.
They just don't pop it off on the player. Maybe that's the case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No, I didn't see any of that either. True.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the odd part.
Yeah.
We couldn't see the skills on the opponent, but the move was pretty much obvious once they did like some little thing with it. But yeah,
Hmm.
it's odd because in Rise of New Champions, the skills, some of the skills that they use would end up popping up on up top of their heads. For instance,
Yeah,
Born to
that was a
Dribble
good
or
first look,
Super
for
Ace
sure.
or stuff like that. Some of them were
Looking
hidden,
forward
but
to
some
your
of them
breakdown
would be shown. Like,
later.
hey, watch out! This guy has this skill that boosts him.
That's our
Sort of
reaction
like a
done.
warning system. But
I'm
yeah,
gonna ship this to my
overall,
editor right
from what I've seen,
now.
just purely from what I've seen,
And
I like it.
then let's jump into the first game, if you're up to it. Okay. Tsubasa 2 match
Thanks, man.
reaction.
All right, so here we go. Yeah.
Excuse me?
All right.
I wasn't gonna react to the other video. I was just gonna
Yeah.
jump into the first game and do kind of what you did earlier, but we were
Okay,
just
there are
chatting.
45
But I
minutes
wanna
one, right?
actually get my hands on the game and show some of that stuff around.
You're
What?
talking
Where
about
are you?
the other
Are you on
video that was
PC,
released a few hours
PlayStation?
ago, right? Oh, okay, okay. We'll leave that so answer. All right.
Ooh.
Right.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna play it on PC. I have a bit of a different approach here. Since you're gonna be playing the current version of the game, I decided to boot up the old version of it.
Okay. And where are you streaming?
Yeah, exactly. Just to see, sort of like
okay.
comparing it. I figured it would be boring if both of us showed like the same thing.
Yeah.
So on your channel, you can
pull
show
up your
like the
stream
current
whenever
version
you
of
need
the
to
game.
look at
I would try to
something.
show the older version, what it was at the very beginning. As soon as I find the executable, there we go. I'm on YouTube right now. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the only place I know how to stream.
React is done, Trader. Yeah.
All right, so let me just connect this thing. Just connect the controller now.
I see your game on stream. Yeah.
I ended up using my PS5 controller for this. Alright, just put this up, and there you go. I'm praying it's showing on stream.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, that's nice.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Twitch/Globku.
Okay, so it looks like everything is fine. Since obviously this cannot have any network connection, the game is out of date, so I'm just gonna go in
Yeah,
with
I
the
haven't
phone
launched this in
settings.
so long.
And yeah, let's jump right in. So,
I don't know how to
can I
do
have
this
your
anymore.
Twitch? Are you doing that to Twitch, right? Alright, I'm just gonna bring up yours as well, just to see what we've got here.
Yeah, I'm just gonna remember the buttons. I
Alright.
Dude, I remember
Alright,
your
so
menu.
what you're in
Yeah,
right now
I don't remember
is
my
the
menu.
extra version of
true.
it. It's the freestyle mode.
Okay, yeah, this is the skill button.
Yeah. So the freestyle
then
mode was
this is just
essentially
the
the version of a
button.
Mario Party game, I guess.
Right. Yeah, and then you hold square to shoot, right? Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you have
this
to
is,
press
this is a game mode I
R1 at the
didn't
main
even-
menu screen to
didn't
switch over to the normal version.
Okay. Oh, there we are. Okay. There we are. Let's get the music back on. Yeah, okay. No worries. I'll go ahead and remember the buttons further. What is this title? Yeah, Hidden Ones is apparently coming out this year if things go well, but things might go bad, so the video will be on Globe too, for sure. This is the closest we'll get to a Blue Lock game. Personally, I think Rematch is the closest we'll get to a Blue Lock game. Oh! Well, that's a start. Oh my god. That's a start. Wow. Globku crashed. The game crashed. I'm okay. Do you think hidden ones will be free? Yeah. Tsubasa is between Blue Lock and Inazuma in terms of sports fantasy. Still too much fantasy to play like it was Blue Lock. Yeah, sure. But Inazuma goes to space and aliens, right? So, what did I do? What did I do? Claim all. Cool. Where are my characters? Where are the characters I made? Ultimate edit. I'm getting nauseous. All these menus spinning around. Oh. Okay. No worries. Yeah. No worries. See ya. See, I got Gilberto. Already taking Schneiders. Hello. No worries. Oh, I remember we could charge the shot and then cancel with.
Alright, I should be
right.
up running. Alright, so I'm checking your.
Okay, so sliding tackles lost the sprint,
Yeah,
but
so.
something else lost the skill.
Yeah.
What was it?
So here's
Just
the thing.
running into the player?
Yeah, you have two types of dribbles in this game. You have the R1 dribble, and then you have the R2 dribble. The R1 dribble is basically the sprint that you do. If the opponent does an R2 tackle on you, you have to run into it with an R1 dribble. Now, obviously, there are different types of going through it. If you try to tank it head on, what you'll end up getting as a result is just complete destruction. You'll, how do I explain this? If you take the R2 tackle head on, right? I would just want to make sure you still have my audio. Nothing crashed again.
I still have your audio.
Yeah. So what happens is, if you end up running into an R2 tackle head on, you would like have to take the maximum damage of it. It's best to run back a little bit lets some of the animation of the tackle play out and then run into it to like take minimal.
It also gives you more time to react.
Yeah, exactly.
As an R1.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I don't think that's how it's supposed to work now in World Fighters. I didn't quite understand that if you have to aim like the dribble or not. And did you quite catch it? That you had to aim, or did the line automatically connect us?
I think you're aiming it with like your direction of movements.
Alright, so it shouldn't be like automatic. Which basically means
I don't
it's
think
right. So which basically means it's the same mechanic as the original one. So aside from understanding how this works in online, it's more or less like a game of chicken. Both sides are doing the sprint, and every once in a while they pretend to run into you to make you do the R2 dribble or the R2 tackle. And when they do, you just sprint into them. Or in this case, in World Fighters, you're supposed to do your own dribble after they dribble first. So, sorry, after they tackle first. So on my stream, one event triggered right now.
Doing a lot of tackling. Yeah, I see it.
So what happened here was the Skylab block. This was the absolute meta of this game. The Skylab block had like half a field, I think, of activation range. It was the only thing that could block any of the combo shoots. Because the combo shoots completely skipped any block within the 40-meter range. And Skylab block was the only block that could.
Yeah, no, I remember that. Actually, we should start recording. Guys, we're playing the first Tsubasa with Miracle MS, and really what I would love to know more about this game is basically like I played it, I reviewed it, I kept playing online for like a month, and then checked back in on a couple of updates, I think. And we're talking about how this game is basically two big eras, right? This game is the launch era, and then it has the 3 months later era.
Yeah, basically custom character
era. They did a big update. Yeah. Oh, the custom character era, is that what we're calling it?
Yeah, that's basically what it was, because no other character was allowed to even do anything in that meta. So when the game first launched...
Right. Yeah, so when it first launched, you had like custom characters and everything, but you mostly built a team online of really powerful characters that were mostly canon characters. You could have your own custom characters in there as well. I think they were like comparative. Yeah. Comparatively, they could be very strong too, right? Yeah. But then they kind of removed all of the limitations on those characters. Instead of a level 99, you could have a level 599.
Yeah, pretty much.
And they didn't buff the other characters. Is that what you're saying? So like it just became let's go custom characters all the way.
Yeah, it just became let's go custom characters. So what it was when the game first came out, they said that, oh, you can use up to 8 custom characters on your team. And we were like, okay, that's cool, but the custom characters were all weaker than most of the original characters. So if you like take, what did we have? For the strikers, we had Karl-Heinz Schneider, Kojiro Hyuga, and Carlos Barra. These 3 were like the absolute champions of the game. You couldn't make a custom character that was better than them. Not just because, well, all the cards were level 1, you didn't know how the game mechanic worked, and all that stuff, but also because, they had hard limited how this thing worked. You couldn't make a custom character, even if you played it perfectly. Somehow, first day, you could use all the items and you could play everything perfectly. 199 was the best you could make.
Yeah, for those that don't know, how you create a character in this game is you have to go through the entire single-player campaign. So it's a multi-hour process to create a character, and how you play, how you do in each match is actually going to affect how many stats you get, and which stats you get is also depending on what paths you take. I'm actually curious because I haven't logged in a very long time. Right. I'm actually curious to look at my team and what I had.
You can already assume. I played this thing on PS4. Now I have it on the PS5, but that's besides the point. It's the same save file. What it was that I had 30 $5.99 custom characters. I ended up making way too many.
All right, so I have a few custom characters here, all with Portuguese names because I was making the Portuguese national team,
Right.
and I was like, okay, I'll have like a big like basis of strong characters, and then I'll make all the custom characters go in there.
Right.
So on the attacking left side, I do have mostly just custom characters and also a center back. But then I have Nita, Diaz, Jean Hendricks, Mukai, and Wakabayashi.
Mm-hmm.
I remember Jean being a problem.
Actually, Jean,
Jean.
that's how you spell it.
Yeah, Jean.
Jean-Pierre
sorry,
is his full name.
Jean was like crazy.
Yeah.
Defender.
Funny fact, Jean was like the 4th best defender. Everyone thought he was like the best, but after a while, when we figured out the mechanics, we realized he's actually the 4th best because his spear tackle has a massive issue. The first half a second frame of it is dribbable with an R2 dribble. What is supposed to counter, it doesn't. So that's like the key
Only
thing.
at the start, though. Okay.
Exactly. If you could use like
I remember he was a problem because like he could come from really far away. It was like
he was
I'm
super
passing,
fast.
But like no, you're not. Yeah.
Yeah.
He can still reach you.
Everyone would try to run away from it, which is the worst thing you could do to it. My essentially guide to everyone who goes up against Jean-Pierre was to just instantly, you see him, you press R2 dribble, and that's all you need to do to go through him. But it took us like a few months to figure this out. So that was like...
I mean, the first months it was touchy button twins.
Yeah,
that was like that, and it was like it was one of the things that turned me off of the game.
Exactly.
Which was if you are the striker and there's no one between you and the goalkeeper, you would like power up your shot, have it maxed out, shoot it, and after you shot it, touchy button twins just spawn.
So here's a question: were you using the
right
Steam version or the PS4 version?
The PS4 version.
Okay, so on Steam it was even worse. Let me explain. So the console version and the Steam version of the game are different, fundamentally different. What is the difference? On the console, PS4, PS5, and on Switch, you need 2 blocks to turn every shoot into a no animation shoot. For a while we called it the white shoot. In the game files we realized they call it the dead shoot. It took 2 blocks to turn any shoot into a dead shoot. On Steam, it took 1 block. And once the shoot is blocked, it loses its animation, and without the animation, it has no power to it. So Tachibana Brothers were guaranteed blocking every single shoot in the game, and the goalkeeper was taking pretty much 0 damage from it.
Yeah. And that's actually brings me to topic number 2, which we just reacted to gameplay from Tsubasa 2, and honestly, I think it's a lot better there. But an issue I had with the game was that every time we just started playing, it was like it's impossible to get through this keeper until like you shoot 2 or 3 times.
Exactly.
Like you have to make the keeper tired for the ball to go in. And I don't know, there's just a mental block for me there, which is this is not helpful.
This is pretty much due to them not explaining anything.
Isolated in front of goal, it should be a goal.
Exactly.
It should be a goal. I fully charged my shot. There's no one between me and the goalkeeper, but no, like goalkeepers could always block it, and it's like okay, this turned into a game where I just have to first make them tired and then I can score. Now I think with keepers having to pick the direction to make a good save or not.
Yeah,
I think
that's a really good
thing. That's how they're tackling it in the second game. I think that's a really good
So the
thing.
closer you are to the goal, obviously you have less time to react to the shoot. As a result, you ended up, maybe not making a save or doing the wrong save. You pretty much have to guess like how it works in real football. But for Rise of New Champions, that wasn't the case. It was like, there were ways to one-shot the goalkeeper, but it wasn't explained in any shape or form. And it took us a very long time to figure it out. For instance, you want to do max spirit damage to the goalkeeper. If it's one-on-one, you can do it, but you have to charge the shoot in a way that makes the goalkeeper come at you. Then you can do like a shoot that reduces the goalkeeper's stamina to 0. It won't score, but it'll reduce it to 0. Or if you wanted to one-shot the goalkeeper, you had to use the golden angle or the weak spot. But again, we didn't know any of that for years even. So yeah, a lack of explanation on their part just really made it difficult.
A lot of secret mechanics that
Yeah,
maybe could be
too many
better.
secret
Yeah.
mechanics, I'd say.
Right. Well, I think you're talking about a lot of technical stuff. So I
Right.
think safe to assume there was a bit of a competitive scene around this game, maybe
Oh, yeah.
tournaments and whatnot. I'd love for you to like show me a few examples if possible, like maybe a few brackets to see how many players are signing up for that. Maybe
The major problem we had.
take a look at a couple of videos.
Right.
Yeah?
The problem was we tried to make a few tournaments for it, but that brought us to the next problem we had with the game. That was what we call the netcode issue. So I made a video
Oh,
on the
no.
channel fully explaining why this was an issue. When you were playing online, it
Bro, it's coming back to me. I made a whole
Yeah.
video about the netcode too, didn't
Yeah.
I? I made a whole video about teleporting players.
yeah. So the problem
it
was.
felt bad.
Yeah, so I broke this down on my channel once, very recently actually. The main problem was in the previous engine, in Rise of New Champions engine, that was Tamsoft's own custom engine. They would send the full data, all the players, exact coordinates, exact buffs, exact skills, everything, every single frame. So
No.
you're playing the game on 60 FPS. How are you going to send that much data if you want to play a smooth game?
Easy, just have a Japanese connection. That's how you do
Exactly.
it.
So you have to be Japanese on a Japanese connection. People who are playing in the same country, or I guess if you're in the United States, in the same state, wouldn't suffer this issue. But anyone else from any other distance was, yeah, you can already guess.
Yeah, it was tough. Yeah, I remember praising this game's netcode pre-release because I did some tests against people in the United States.
Yeah.
I was like playing against some friends in the United States who had the game prior to launch, and I was like, bro, this feels great. The game's holding up great. I can't believe it. But then launch came, and I don't know what happens at launch, bro. Like, I gotta stop praising netcodes before a game's released because it's burned me multiple times.
Yeah.
And this one, I remember this being a really uniquely terrible online experience. It was painful to play Tsubasa online.
Yeah. It was a mess. Not gonna lie, it was a real mess. So the
Oh,
main
interesting. So like, everyone's looking at all of this tech, all of these mechanics, but then where is it being used? Where are players like finding the growth, I guess, and where are they like really putting their skills to the test? Is it all single player?
Essentially, yeah, we tried to play online a little bit. We had like mini tournaments, but not to the point where we could make a thing out of it. We have a few friendly matches I uploaded on the channel, but I mostly used them as background footage for something else that I was covering. Because the game was not at the point where I would say, hey guys, look at this. Like, all players are teleporting all over the place. Like, that didn't exist due to the situation. We wanted to, we really tried a few times, but yeah, it wasn't doable. Also, not having crossplay was a major issue here.
Oh yeah, we're not getting that again, right? We're just not. We're just not getting it again. We may see some netcode improvements though, because Tamsoft did Bleach. Bleach was pretty good, you know, delay based but pretty good. And now we're on Unreal. We're not on their own engine.
Yeah, that's like the
so-
major thing that made me happy. Like, yes, we are finally free from that. And the developers tried. They really tried to fix it. They had a netcode update that was like, hey, we just fixed the netcode. And we tried it, and we said, nothing's changed. I'm sorry, but the engine is just not gonna work.
Happens very often with these Japanese games for sure. Like, oh, we improved the network conditions. Okay, I don't see it. I don't feel it. But I'll take your word for it, I guess.
And you have to say,
but-
hey guys, if you're testing it on your local server, of course it runs fine.
Right.
Try an international.
Yeah, but like, obviously you're very excited for the next game.
Of course.
And with that online, I mean, that's a major part of the game that we just don't get to enjoy, thanks to the bad netcode, right?
Yeah.
So what was it about Tsubasa that, like, you really loved that makes you look forward to the next one so much?
I think Rise of the Champions as a package, I would say, even if you buy the game at full price, you got more than your money's worth of an incredible experience. The game as itself, even when you play it offline, is super addictive. The challenge of having to make a good custom character is super exciting. And the concept that they made was to have all the characters, all the important characters that you can befriend, they all have interesting if you're a guy that likes to read novels or manga or anything like that, this is definitely something that you would enjoy watching, because there are so many cutscenes, extra cutscenes with these different players, where you explore their lore, their mindset, and everything like that in a way that was never covered before in any other media of Captain Tsubasa. So if you like the franchise, I'd say this is just an incredible experience. And even then, the offline
that's what I've heard from fans, but that's what I've heard from fans. My experience with Tsubasa is a little different, where Tsubasa's always existed in my life, but
Right.
I feel like when it came into my life, it was like a thing that was on TV that I had trouble keeping up with every week. So I didn't know what the story was, but I knew what the show was, you know? Like I watched some matches and separate episodes.
Right.
And by the time I was in a position to like watch the full series, it just felt a bit juvenile for me, so I never really committed to it.
Yeah.
But when I played the
get that.
game, I was like, not only is this sick, it's also doing a great job of telling me everything I need to know about the Tsubasa anime for me to enjoy the game.
Right.
Like, it's actually a game that can get you into Tsubasa, and that's something that doesn't happen all the time with anime games. I feel like with anime games, very often what you
Yeah,
get
they just try to
is
adapt it.
a game that will the game will like cater to their fan base and give them some fan service, but kind of neglect potential new fans. That
Yeah,
doesn't
exactly.
happen here. This game is actually sick at making you a Tsubasa fan.
Yeah, I recently saw, I didn't know this. Apparently, a couple of years ago, a lot of VTubers started to play Rise of New Champions and sort of react to it. And they were all pretty much hooked on it. Like, they really liked seeing this game. It's ridiculous, it's funny, it's silly. It's basically everything Captain Tsubasa is. And they did a great job to capture that. Like, the previous Captain Tsubasa games was like, okay, we're gonna shoot, and all the players are now frozen. Okay, that's not really real. But in this game, they try to make it flow a lot better. Granted, they could have done a better job with the balancing, but I genuinely feel like they did a great job. Especially episode Tsubasa, where they cover the middle school arc, was just incredible in every shape and form.
I feel like balancing ends up being less of an issue when you have an entire player base ignoring the online side of things. Right? Because as soon as the game came out, I was like, I already played through the story like twice, because I got a review code to play it early.
Yeah.
And so I will go online, and the first week I'm obviously like owning everyone because I have more playtime. By the second week, we start to get these dumb metas with like combo shots out of nowhere, and the Tachibana twins coming
I want to
in
see
for
if you remember
ridiculous
this
saves where they
meta.
couldn't.
I want to see
Like,
if you remember
yeah.
this
What
meta.
meta? What meta?
Hyuga Kojiro, center circle, no animation shoot.
No.
So
No, I don't remember that at all.
Okay. It was like one of those things that top players used. So the match starts, you pass to Kojiro, you charge no tiger shoot, and only in online mode, if you fire the shoot while you're looking at your own goal, so it ends up being like a wide shoot, the ball carries all the power without losing anything over the distance, so it one-shots every goalkeeper.
So you charge a shot, turn around to face your own goal.
And it only
just let
happened
go?
with Hyuga.
And only online.
Only online. You couldn't do this in
You see,
offline.
that was my experience online. Was just finding a bunch of dumb things like that that just ruined the game online for me. And I was like,
Yeah.
I'm trying to make some cool custom characters to take online and whatnot. And I just felt like the motivation leave my body.
This is
'cause it
one
was
of those
like,
things you
okay,
have
I'm
to
making
hot
characters
fix.
to take nowhere now.
Yeah,
right?
this
I'm
is
just
one of those
taking-
hot fix moments. You have to
characters
immediately
to
patch that. But they left it like that for 3 months. I was like, guys, what are you doing? And then they say,
Yeah.
oh yeah, first update. DLC players. I'm like, guys.
Even if they fixed it though,
After
the
3
online was so
months.
horrendous. They're like, okay, well, what are we doing?
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
We're not playing the game. We're not playing the mechanics. Like the whole mini game of like tackle and dribble. I mean, it's kind of a 50-50, right?
Right.
If the player is doing an R2 dribble, you tackle with R2. If the player is doing an R1 dribble, you do a sliding tackle.
Exactly.
And you can react to it by keeping a certain distance from the player. But with this netcode, you're guessing every time. And you guess wrong 3 times in a row, you're throwing your controller across the room. Because it's like, this guy is just getting lucky. He's not better. And I'm losing to luck. And that sucks. That sucks.
Exactly.
And so, even if that stuff was fixed, when the online is bad, the whole experience is bad.
Yeah, exactly.
And it does hurt me a little bit to hear you say that there was not really a big competitive community for this, because I thought for a second that, okay, the netcode is bad, but maybe if everyone has got their connections on point, maybe if everyone's got their Ethernet cords, maybe there's like a curated tournament scene, but from what you're saying, there's just no big online.
Exactly. So what we had was essentially, if they wanted to have any sort of tournament, every country would have one for itself. So it wouldn't be international; it would just be national. So like,
well, that's something.
Yeah, the biggest one was the Italian community. I'm not Italian, so I wasn't part of it. But from what I know, they had like weekly tournaments in themselves. And that was really huge. They actually tried to host like an international one just to see how it goes. It did not make past the first match. The first match flopped, and that was it. They were like, okay, no, we're not doing this.
Yeah, that sucks.
It really does. Cool. They did a great job with the game too.
So I guess I'm just wondering, what is the point of all this tech that you've learned about this game when I don't have half as much as that tech and I can still build characters no problem in single player?
So the main thing is there's the whole completionist mindset that you just want to be, oh, I want to complete the game, I want to master the game. And of course there's a concept of, you know, even with this bad netcode, some players still like to play online. So we have a guy, Excel. He's basically like the Grim Reaper of Steam. For the past 6 years, I am not kidding, for the past 6 years, he keeps finding players that play online on the game and matches up with them and completely destroys them. He even uses original characters. He knows they're using custom characters. He uses original characters and still wrecks them. He's like the Grim Reaper of the game. He doesn't mean to make it hard for them, but like every time it comes, it's like, hey, I found a hunt today. I just good for you, man. Make sure you just don't end there. It's like, yeah, I'm proud of this guy. He managed to score a goal on me. Seriously?
Today was a good day.
Yeah.
I got scored on.
I fulfilled my destiny today.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
And I'm not. I want to make it clear that I'm mostly asking this out of curiosity. I'm not judging that. Like,
no, I know.
Gone this deep into like the game files, into figuring out all these secret mechanics behind the game. I'm genuinely just curious. Like, what is the motivation to do that? Because usually the motivation is I want to get better at the game so I can win more matches online. But with that side of the game being removed, I would find it hard to find that motivation. So that's where the question.
You'd really have to like the game and like Captain Tsubasa as a whole. Because if I want to play any Captain Tsubasa game at any point in time, you can be 100% sure I would always boot up Rise of New Champions. It's just that fun of the game, and the other ones in the previous generation just can't even begin to compare. And that's a really rare thing to happen. Usually you're all like, yeah, I like this retro game. It did it right. It was amazing. But here you're like, no, this is the right one. This is the best experience they could give us. And we love it for that. It's the same with like other communities that don't even have an online mode. Like, it's an offline game, but it has a lot of community. It has a lot of mods and a lot of people who enjoy it. So they just want to figure out everything about it. And I wouldn't have made all these videos on the channel if there wasn't demand for it. Like, to this very day, like I swear, like about a month before I released everything about Shoots, which came out like I think 2 weeks ago, I kept receiving comments on my videos, hey, when are you gonna make an everything about Shoots video? 6 years after the game is released, and I'm still getting like requests on, hey, explain this mechanic.
Yeah, that one guy was annoying.
No, it was like they really
I'm
wanted
kidding,
it.
I'm joking.
Yeah,
I'm
I get it. I get it. But like
It's a joke,
everything
but,
I
yeah.
made, yeah, it was something that was already requested. Everyone wanted to know about it, and it's crazy that like after 6 years, they're still want to know. They still want to learn more. They still want to get better. And I'm still getting comments like,
Right.
hey, that bypass method you explained, I don't know how to do it. So I ended up making a different video right now. It's not published yet, where I do the whole run without bypass methods or anything like that. Like do a legit
Right.
run.
I would love to know. So 3 months after release, there was a big update. They removed the custom player cap and all that stuff, and we talked about that as being the big deal of that update. But they also added a whole other game mode at the time.
I think
My
that came about
perspective at the time-
another year.
Oh, that came out later?
Yeah, that came out, I think,
Okay.
exactly a year later, when they
Gotcha.
tweeted
Gotcha.
something on
So
Twitter.
my perspective of that update
Yeah.
back then was that this isn't what anyone asked for. The game's still broken in other ways. No one cares about this.
Yeah,
Now, further removed from that era, that's a game mode that I look at and go, not many games get updated like this, honestly.
Exactly.
Maybe this was underappreciated.
yeah.
But I want to know like what your perspective was around the release time versus now what you think.
You mean the release time of the update or the release time of the game in general?
Yeah. No, when the update came out.
So when the update
versus
came out,
now.
I was
Is it
like,
any different?
okay, cool, but why now? Because the online player base was already pretty small. And then when you
Right.
introduce a new game mode, you're already
split it.
splitting it in another two, exactly. So now you could barely find anyone in either side. So that just ended up doing more harm than good, at least in international level. I don't know how the Japan server was. So maybe the Japan server was crowded and they felt like, hey, this deserves to come out. But it was just like, guys, you're a little too late to the party with this one. Bandai Namco ended up prioritizing the DLC characters more than anything else on the game. So that ended up doing the major damage, I'd say, to the game. Because after 3 months, they come out and say, hey, we haven't fixed a lot of the issues with the game, but here's Stefan Levin, here's... what other characters were released back then? Here's Aoi Shingo, and another character I can't fully remember. So it was like, hey, these are the new meta characters, and we haven't fixed that much of the game. And here's a balance change that we had already planned. The shoots nerfing, the shoot skill nerfing thing. And the
Right.
combo shoot nerfing thing. And the level cap removed from the custom characters. Like, okay, this is already stuff you had planned before. What are you gonna do after the input from the past 3 months? And nothing. Like, this was already pre-planned stuff. We barely got anything fixed. Aside from Ryan's analyzed shoot, we didn't get anything fixed. And so it was like...
Oh yeah, Analyze Shoot was powerful. I remember that.
Yeah, it would just bypass the goalkeeper. I tried to bring it up on the stream. So what it was that it just completely broke the game. But aside from that, you could...
You had to run him. Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember. You had to run him in midfield.
Yeah, so the problem was that I understood that, hey, these guys, the developers really care about this game. But unfortunately, there's some sort of management going on that tells them, hey, we need to release these DLCs as soon as possible. Like, that's what we have planned.
the way it works, when a game is published by Bandai Namco,
Yeah.
everything has to be approved, right? And
Right.
not only just with Bandai Namco, for you know, I'll defend them for a little bit, but
Yeah.
when it comes to licensed games, the licenser also has to approve everything.
Right.
So releasing a patch isn't as easy as like the developers want to do it, right?
Yeah.
Even if it comes from the developers, you know, they are pitching it to the publisher. The publisher has to approve the budget for the development time to fix it, but also that has to go into approval from the license holders.
My major issue is that they did give the budget just at the wrong time. You know, it was like, okay,
well, yeah,
you can
well,
fix it,
there's also
but when there's no one left.
marketing plans, right? So you fix the game and then you release DLC. Let's do them both at the same time to have a bigger marketing push and hopefully move some more copies when we do that. Sometimes that's the mindset. I can't say what it was specifically in this case, but it does feel like, a lot of these anime games are very slow at fixing things. And the updates are like half as frequent as they should be, for sure.
Yeah. I really wish they had paid just a little more care to it, because that would have saved the game's reputation so much. It would have been like a huge bonus, and I managed to do the bypass right now. Yeah, this is the base version of the game, so you should be able to see it now.
Right, that just completely bypassed the goalkeeper.
Yeah, so it's like the main thing. Hey, maybe put a little more effort here. But yeah, if they had just done that, the game would have been perfect, in my opinion.
I mean,
even so, it sold pretty well.
That's a big problem. That should be a hotfix for sure.
Yeah.
Like outside of, don't save this for a big patch. We need this fixed now. But you look at a game like Bleach Rebirth of Souls. That game launched with infinite combos because after a combo is over, as the character is getting up, they can't get hit without being able to block. So many characters just had infinite combos like that.
Oh.
And it was like something that did not work offline. It was online only.
Oh,
but it was such a big issue. We reported it right away. It's like, this is insane. Like, this needs to go. It took them, I think, 3 weeks to release the patch to fix that. So 3 weeks of launch Bleach was infinite. Half the cast has infinite combos.
Yeah, it's hard to be like, you want to be a casual, but at the same time, if you like the game, you don't want to play quite competitively, but you also want to sort of enjoy the game and just play a little bit seriously. But you can't do that as everyone tries to simply win the game.
I mean, I'm someone who doesn't believe that you can just lose before the character select screen, right? It's like, if I know Ryan is broken, I can also pick Ryan, right?
Yeah.
Maybe we can both pick Ryan, then we're both broken, and yada yada yada. So like, if I see that being done to me, and I'm like, oh, that's how you win the game, I've learned the game. And so I know what must be done for victory.
Yeah.
Is that going to make the game fun? Maybe not. Maybe I didn't want to play Ryan. Maybe that ruins the game for me. There's an argument there. But it's like, I'm not going to practice to win Tsubasa tournaments, but if I'm going online and ranked, I'm going to learn what works and what doesn't work, and I'm going to try to do it, right? So I think that's like the casual player playing serious that you're talking about.
Yeah,
but very often it was just a lot of things that I'm like, I don't think I like this game, you know?
Right.
I mean, I've enjoyed the single player a ton, but every time I go online, and it's like, okay, every match I'm depleting the keeper's stamina, and I'm having trouble doing it because the Tachibana twins are teleporting from midfield.
Yeah, that really was a bad thing.
That was so bad. That was so bad. And to be fair, we don't know what issues the second game is going to have, right? There's a lot of moving pieces here. Exactly. There's a lot of little things that could be broken. It's hard to QA for all of them. Almost assuredly, there will be broken stuff at launch.
Exactly.
I don't want to like mislead anyone. And the patch is going to be late. It's going to be later than you think. That's going to be the sign. But hopefully they get there faster this time.
Hopefully they can test it a little bit more before this. For instance, Tachibana Brothers were clearly not tested that well. Like, if you remove Tachibana from the first 3 months, you pretty much have a perfect game online. Like, even Ryan is manageable. Hyuga's shoot was manageable, but on Steam, where every single shoot was blocked and instantly nullified into oblivion, then we have a problem, sir. We have a problem here. Like, this is something that needs to be fixed now. It's preventing them from playing the game how it was intended. If you play the game if it's intended, it's a really fun experience.
Yeah,
but
this the second game could really be special. Hopefully, we see significant upgrades to the netcode, and as far as the mechanics go, I'm liking what I'm seeing so far.
Yeah, me too. One thing I noticed was that it looks like Thailand was not as strong as Japan. There was clearly elements in Japan that was stronger, but they were holding their own quite well. Like if you try a team from here, say France, you know, the semifinals team even, and pick it against the actual Japan team and play PvP, it's not going to be a close match. Like Japan is so overpowered here that it just
I
throws
would personally
everything.
hope, even though like there's RPG sides to this game, obviously,
Yeah.
but I would personally hope that those teams are somewhat balanced. You know,
Yeah.
that just picking Japan doesn't automatically win, because sometimes you want to give players the power of choice. And yes, some power divergence is okay, but like when you
Yeah,
take
I'm
away
expecting Schneider to be
shot
like the best
power, maybe
striker.
give them more defensive power. You know.
Yeah. For instance, like Brazil
And
is supposed.
ultimately,
Go on.
yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
No, sorry.
Uh,
go on.
And ultimately, the better player should win, is what I think.
Yeah.
It should never be like a difference so big that you cannot overcome it with player skill. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, and that's what I agree on as well. Like if you try to push this boundary, then it ends up becoming like what you call it, too exhausting to play the game. Like obviously we don't want the game to be so bad, so one-sided on the power balance that everyone ends up using the same set of players. We want them
Right.
to explore and experiment.
I'm sorry,
with
but
it.
that's always going to happen. That's always going to happen.
Yeah, I know.
If you go online ranked, that is always going to happen. No matter how much you balance the game, the tiniest minuscule differences, that's where everyone's going to go.
Yeah, but I feel like with a
Especially if
soccer
you get high
game,
enough rank. Right?
yeah, but with a soccer game, there are like 11 players. I don't think there are that many games where you can have so many players equipped. So this many players allows different playstyles, and you know, with a different playstyle, you have to use a different formation. I mean, personal playstyle, not just gameplay mechanic wise. So it's like,
I mean,
there should be.
but you yourself
some room.
called it like, well, who do we have as forward at launch for Rise of New Champions?
Yeah, we had three
You know,
players.
Schneider, Carlos, and who else?
Schneider, Carlos, and Hugo Koichi. Hugo was like the biggest one.
Yeah, Hugo. Right. You got those three. Those are your three forwards. And even if like, let's
Yeah, but
say
you can
I
get
don't
to
run,
choose, like,
I don't
do
run
I want to
Carlos,
run-
and you run Carlos. Sure, the team is different, but every single match you run into, you're gonna see one of those three players at least.
Yeah,
And
that's
then on
like
midfield,
normal.
You're gonna have the same. On midfield, you're gonna have the same three players also, or four players.
Yeah, I
on
get it.
defense, you're gonna have the
But
same
if they're
four
so
players.
broken-
and there may be rotations in like different combinations of teams,
Mm-hmm.
but that doesn't give you opponent variety, because like the characters you are seeing on screen are always the same.
Yeah, there are, but you know what? Soccer is one of those games where it's like you can have a complete different experience simply by a small formation change, mainly because how the players move are completely different. So you have to coordinate all the players and all that. One thing I'm scared of, even after seeing the trailer of this game, is how the pass system in this game works in World Fighters. Like, you see how solid the passes in Rise of New Champions are? It's the
Oh yeah, they're teleported. They just go straight to the
Yeah.
character straight up.
But in World Fighters, they are sort of floating in the air every time you pass. I'm like, how's this gonna work? Is this gonna be easily interceptable, or is this balanced in some way? I don't want passing to be a chore.
It
in
is
this
a ball, right?
Right.
At some point, it is a ball. You could have it be a bit floaty, be a bit physicky, and not as like glued to the player. I'd be okay with that.
Yeah, I'm fine with it loosening up it a little. Like, this is a little too stiff for me to enjoy as well. But if it's like constantly floating like a balloon, that's a little bit worrying for me, because it means that
I
maybe
see.
they can intercept it a lot easier. So passing is mostly punishable in that game unless it's a super pass. You know, that's the sort of thing I'm a bit worried about.
Gotcha. Well, Miracle, I won't take any more of your time.
No, man,
You've
it's
given
been
me an awesome insight into the first Tsubasa game. Loved
welcome,
hearing
man.
your thoughts on it. And yeah, this is going to be a cool game to revisit. I definitely want to try and make a full new character here in big 2026, just to kind of remind
Amazing.
myself of what this game was like.
All right.
And
Let me know how
yeah.
it turns out.
Appreciate you, man. Thanks so much.
Thank you for having me. It's been a pleasure to be on your stream. If you have any other questions, I'm free. Just let me know, and we'll talk it out.
For sure, guys, make sure to check Miracle MS on YouTube. It's got a ton of videos on the first and second Tsubasa. Everything about shots, the video we just talked about, came out 3 weeks ago. And by the time this video comes out, there should be a full breakdown of the gameplay video that we reacted to, right?
Hopefully. I'll have to see how I can manage my time.
That's good. It's going to be work. All right.
Hopefully.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, man. Thank you for having me. It was a real pleasure.
Yeah. Appreciate you. For sure.
Thanks so
Bye-bye.
much. And goodbye. See ya.
See ya.
Alright. So, let me just... My stream isn't ending, guys. We still have a little more to cover. Ay. So, everyone here, sorry I was in a call. I was afraid the game was gonna crash again. So, I didn't dare to check the comments again. So, okay. I'm not seeing... Okay, I'm not seeing anything big here. Alright. Okay, seems to be fine right now. Okay, so aside from this, we have one more thing to cover for the day. Where did I put my... Okay, here we go. Give me a second, guys. There we go. So, one thing I still have yet to cover are the trailers. I have yet to watch Sweden trailer, I have yet to watch Saudi Arabia trailer, and I have yet to watch the 45-minute gameplay trailer. So, let's cover that. Okay, here we go. Can everyone hear me fine? Just move myself a little to the side. Okay. Okay, so everything seems to be all right. Let's go. By the way, sorry about that first trailer reaction. Halfway through, I checked the comments to see how everything was, and everyone said, "Oh, it's a black screen," and I was like, "Wait, what?" So apparently, VLC decided to not show me the actual video for some reason. I don't know why. So sorry about that. And yeah, again, it's not showing. It is not showing. How do I fix this? Okay, no chance. I have to share the display capture. Here we go. Praying to God this is working right now. Okay, everything seems to be fine. Okay. Let's watch Stefan Levin. I mean, Sweden. Let's act like anyone else matters. Yeah, they know it's gonna be them. Nice animation. Love the God of Destruction effects. That's a casual block. Oh! Oh my god! No! 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 He broke, like he deliberately broke Wakabayashi's arms. He was already down. Holy. I was oh my god. Let's jump to the next one. Okay. Oh, so they cut the shoot's animation. What is this? The razor? The razor shoot? That's the miracle action. So he gets the ball from the opponent and shoots? What is this miracle action? This is even more broken than the first one. Oh my god. Okay, so I'm assuming Levin's miracle action is guaranteed goal and a weakened goalkeeper. I wonder if it's for the rest of the game or it's just like temporarily. And then we have Saudi Arabia with that. And then we have this. Let's watch the full one. Oh, Brazil! Okay. Yes, releasing on the same day as Rise of the Champions release date. Okay, so from the limited Japanese I know, apparently he said, I'm like a glass ace but with a glass back. Okay, let's forget the introductions. Apparently one of them is the team leader. But, okay. Okay, so that animation happens now on the air as well. That's different. I'm gonna need an English version of this if that's gonna work. Give me a
アクションの新規追加だけでなく、様々な部分がボリュームアップしております。はい、参戦するナショナルチームは全22カ国で、なんと110体以上のプレイヤーのキャラクターが登場。
Okay, we already know what this is. Okay, so we have the Raiju Shudan Hyuga. Takeoff strike. Yeah, that's like nice little addition with the elephant. Okay, super speed kickback cannon. That's his special ability. So it's a block. So that's his special ability. So how powerful is it? It is powerful. Okay, so it's a lower accurate super speed kickback cannon until they nerf it eventually for the game. Okay, let's see what we get. I can't remember what sunsets meant. Oh, it's like a little double kick. That's probably the story mode shoot. Either that or the goalkeeper is super low. Okay. What's that new character? Oh my god, Argentina has one. Argentina has one, Uruguay has one. That's a huge review. Oy, 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 oy. Ay, 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 ay. Argentina is getting a custom character. Why is his hair pink? Why is the hair pink out of all the colors? Why is it pink? From Bocchi anime? Don't do this to me, man. Don't do. No, I can't unsee it. Why did you have to do this to me? No, I can't unsee Bocchi the Rock here. Oh my god. So, Keijinho, we know he's swapped to be a defender. Alright. So, alternate ending. Still not showing us custom character, by the way. I cannot read kanji, by the way. Don't expect me to read kanji. I think this is part of the match we saw earlier with Globku. Alright, nice tackle. Okay. Okay, that's like the normal R2 tackle. We already know how that works. Okay, power defense, we already know that. Okay, that's a cool shot off the driver shoot. I like that. Okay, that's a super save you get to trigger yourself. Okay, that's cool. By the way, no word of Grande. We have yet to see Casa Grande make an actual appearance here. And then we get to see this is Japan's Miracle Goal action. I wonder if this is Japan's Miracle Goal action or is this a captain's one? Because like Oiron had his captain's this sort of miracle action, but he needs the other character and what was his name, Volkan to exist. So is this like dependent on other characters? Like we can't have this for an ultimate team mode? Or do you need to have them all as a package for this to work? There's a lot to unpack here. From what we've seen so far, it seems like skills aren't a thing anymore. It just seems like it. Either that or they're saving it for like World Fighters. So for the custom character trailer. Because that was a big thing for the custom characters. Alright, so we got Japan and Thailand. Yeah, we got to see this match in full. So they released this as a full match. Wait, no they didn't. This is a different match. This is a different match. This is different results. But yeah, you can't see any skills pop up on them. I don't know if it's because they don't have any or something else. V1 shoot, so clearly. That's still a decent amount of damage for a bullet shoot. I know he didn't select, but it's still like a really crazy damage. So what are we gonna get here? Okay, so you have to aim the dribble, otherwise the tackle is gonna wreck you. And you immediately have to pass, otherwise you're gonna get tackled yourself and just lose the ball. This isn't really good. They're just constantly like mashing the R2 dribble. By the way, the Haibusha shoot looks so much cleaner. 17 minutes. Is this the extra time? Probably. Oh, he didn't block. Wakabayashi lost that much stamina? Why? Oh my god, combo shoots are so strong. That's a third of the stamina from that distance. What is this? Numerical action for the goalkeeper. Okay, how much stamina did he have? Okay, so that was a 9 chain. That was 1-0 from a perfect chain. Wow! So a triple shoot as a perfect save is basically no spirit damage. Perfect save is so good. Guys, we have to... Oh my god, we have to start playing games with like... what was it called? With this sort of... type, I forgot it. Quick time events. We need to start playing games with quick time events to train for this. The goalkeeper perfect save is so broken. If it can tank that, then it's super broken. By the way, the shoot was charged so fast. Probably because of the super pass. Oh, this one was bad save, so it's just complete broken. Yeah, I should have blocked it. I like the new scoring animations. Like it rips the goal apart. I really like it. Okay, so how did the game end? You know what? This ending scene, I like it. I actually like it. It looks really good. Also, like, yeah, the game seems much better balanced than before. Oh, here we go, Uruguay with this new character. Who is this new character? What are we gonna see from it? So, I'm sorry, I'm just skipping through it. I'm not expecting to see much here. Nothing we haven't seen like in the previous video. Holy, what was that defense? Is he a dribbler? Okay, what's his... He's a midfielder. Okay, so he's a midfielder with knuckleball for a shoot. He doesn't have a super shoot. Or does? I have to look at this again. Wait. Guys, did we find out if there's a shoot, super shoot, and hyper shoot? Or is this just a shoot and super shoot? Do we have 3 shoots now or only 2? Like, I didn't get this from watching the previous ones. Maybe I just didn't see it, but it looks like it's just... Okay, just shoot and super shoot. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. Alright, so... I mean, we do have hyper shoots in form of that icon thingy over there, but I'm like... do Tsubasa and Hyuga have like drive a shoot and no drive a shoot? Or, oh, everyone has bullet for first, then they're unique for second, as we saw in the trailers. Okay. Okay, so it's only shoot and super shoot, and then So Raichu ends up being a replacement for No Tiger Shoot later on in the story. Okay. I'm kind of sad about that, but I can see why they did it, for balancing issues and all that. That's clearly a midfielder. Maybe I'm stupid, but that guy looks like a midfielder. Yeah. These guys look all like they're dribblers, along with the new character of this game. It's good to know that all tackles have a range. It's not like all of them can do that. Okay, so their second stage shoot is the dragon shoot. Love how it looks, by the way. Normal save, okay. Okay, I see what it's called. So the meta is just to get close to the goalkeeper and shoot to make them do a bad save. That's pretty much what we're getting here. Okay. Seeing everything here. How long is a match in this game? Oh, there was extra time. Okay, so that's the Super Panther shoot, I'm assuming? Oh, it's also a lot faster. You need to react to it faster. Okay, that's important. Keep in mind you can super pass into a super shoot. Okay, yeah, that's huge. That is really huge. The super pass must be able to trigger the super shoot as well. Wait, can you avoid that tackle? You should be able to avoid it, man. I have to watch the match in detail to know about it. Okay, yeah. Yeah, the tackle can miss. The special abilities can miss. It's just that they have a massive range, but it's still doable. Okay, it's 90 minutes instead of 60. Alright, yeah, makes sense. They're older now, so they can do full matches. Alright, so Mexico and Saudi Arabia. Mexico has, yep, the 5 Aztec Sun Warriors, I think. Yeah. And then Saudi Arabia with what they have. No goalkeepers for them. Sad, but that's how it is. There's a lot to see here, but... Okay, let's see Espada's how he saves. Wait, have they? Oh yeah, they have trimmed every match. They're not showing the full match, I think. Why a bullet shoot every time? Okay, you can pick multiple sides. It's not like it only activate the last one, but it's like you can hold one direction, and if you have time, you can move like the analog stick and then make it to a different save. Like hold it like this, and then realize it's this way, so you just hold it this way, and it'll count. I was about to drop the microphone. Okay, so I have this. I want to see Espada's like tankish shoot. There we go. Okay, so... Oh! The bar can be shorter for other characters. That's interesting. So Volcan has a smaller bar to charge the shoot. And that's a bad save. But yeah, V1 shoots are so weak in this game. That's way too weak. I mean, he charged it fast, but that's way too weak, man. Oh, it's a dribble. Wait, why a shoot? Okay, what is this? It's crazy how these not even original characters have a good shoot for themselves. Yeah, that was a bad save right there. Oh, what was this? Oh, that was Volkan's special shoot. Even from that distance, so chain 5. So, okay, so super blocks guarantee block a shoot now. So from what I understand, Miracle Goals are now merged into power shoots. From what I've seen so far, like, I'm not sure about it. Don't quote me on this. That's what it seems like. And then they're showing the merchandise for buying the Super Hyper Edition, whatever that is. Okay, yeah, that's all it was. A few matches. I'm probably gonna sit down and watch them later. It is interesting. Okay, I like that. From what I've seen here, yeah, someone in the comments pointed out they've removed V zones and instead have given out little V zones to other characters. That's nice, but my problem is exactly what Globku said earlier on stream. He said, hey, I don't want to have to shoot 10 million times in order to score. You know, I want to just have it be like a very straightforward way and just be done with it. You know, I don't want it to be like I have to shoot 1 billion times in order to score. And that seems to be the direction they're taking. Except, you know, I guess it's not that bad. If you shoot it from up close and the goalkeeper guesses wrong, you do a lot of damage. So there's that consistent part of the game. Seems like the meta is going to be super pass into super shoots. So assisters are going to be huge in the game. That's just on the top of my head. Don't quote me on this. That's what I feel like when I look at this trailer. So hopefully that's what happens here. Alright, there's also a Cameroon trailer. Are you kidding me right now? There's another trailer I have to watch. Hi, Let me search for it right now. I'm using this systems keyword. Cameroon trailer world fighters Captain Tsubasa. Please. I am not seeing one. Am I missing something? Let me type it again, please. Alright, there is a trailer 50 seconds ago. Don't show it to me, don't show it to me, don't show it to me. Let me just download this. Okay. Hopefully this downloads fast, not like last time. Looks like I'm just gonna download this, we'll react to it, and then I'm calling it a day. We are way past, well past what I would usually do for a stream. Every stream was like an hour long, maybe an hour and 15 minutes. We are 2 hours and 10 minutes in. Oh boy. ay. I'm purged. Alrighty then. Please do your thing. While that's downloading, let's just take a look at this again. So, what do we have here? We had okay. So I think Jito's tackle triggered and just didn't reach. Is this thing muted? Yeah, it is. Here we go.
あれ長距離トラックやぞ。
やばい。あ、トリプル来た。やばい。セパタクロ。
やばい。
ちょっと待って。来た。どこ？これ。うわ。
アルス。
あ、いいとこ。
Alright.
ああ、まだわかんない。
若林はペナの外やん。
どこだ。
現像は無理か。
ペナ外はな。
取って。
ペナ外無理か。
Public downloads.
前にパス。
やばい、もう全部ゲージなくなってもうた。
Trying to send it to the other PC.
あー危ない。
打てるんじゃないか。
はい、来た。
ノーマルか。
Okay, here we
こう
go.
読んで。
Probably notice a little bit of like delay
グレー
here.
トゴールキーパ
Give me a second.
ー。タック。
Give me a second. Let me just. It's on here. Alright. Where the heck is it? Here we go. Was this the one? Yeah, it's this one. Alright, last trailer reaction for the day. And then I'm just calling it a day, man. Alright. Here we go, last one.
闘志を失えばただ狩られるのみ。それがサッカーだ。こいつで決める。ダブルサンセット
This is. It is a sunset shoot, right? So it's just a pass.
稲妻のドリブル見せてやろう。
So the miracle action is a pass into a dribble.
俺を止めるものなど存在しない。
Okay, so that's literally it. They probably cover like the entire field with that. That's the only way it's going to be useful. Or it could be like a buff to the entire team. Like he does a dribble, but then the entire team gets like buffed. So that's probably what I think is going on here. Yeah. Mexico is probably going to be meta if each Aztec member can activate their combo shoot and they'll just spam it by charging separately. Yeah, I agree. That's probably what's going to happen. Especially with what we saw with Thailand. It looks like they have a very massive activation range, so they're just going to spam that all the time. Alright. And that's it for today's video. Today's stream, I guess. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you everyone who recommended me to Globku. I'm just so honored. I'm so happy. It really made me tear up a bit when I saw how you guys had just recommended it to me. Because I just, this is what happened. I woke up in the morning and I saw a friend request from Globku and was like, okay, maybe he just likes the game. He just wanted to send a friend request. Don't read too deep. I was afraid to even think about like this is serious. I was like, don't read into it. Don't think about it. All that. And then everyone started messaging me. Yo, Globku is gonna call you soon about the game. I was like, why? And like, hey, yeah. And then he explained it to me. Like everyone commented me on his channel, which I'm just so honored. Thank you all so much for supporting the channel. Hopefully this ends up becoming a stepping stone into improving the channel even more. I'll try to cover Warfighters as much as possible. There are more videos scheduled for the next few weeks to come. I basically have a video scheduled for every single day, every single week, all the way till the game's release. So my job here is done in terms of video making. I'll probably start making shorts from here on out whenever I have time. You know, I'm still busy with work and all that. This isn't my full-time gig. But yeah, again, thank you so much for coming. Hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, the W community, really thank you everyone. I truly appreciate it for this amazing support. I'll try to live up to expectations. And yeah, for now I am mostly excited for Warfighters. I feel like it's a lot more well balanced. There's a lot of feedback they integrated into this game. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. That's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more Captain Tsubasa Rise of New Champions and Warfighter videos on this channel. And I'll see you all next time. Goodbye. Let's see then. Stream. Bye.